Good afternoon, Spider Baggers. Spider Keith here, back with another video. And for this review, we are taking a closer look at the Marvel Legends 2016 Jean Grey Phoenix Force. Quick disclaimer before we move on. There's not a lot I know about Jean Grey Phoenix Force. Not a really big fan, although I am a bigger fan of Jean Grey's clone counterpart, Madeline Jennifer Pryor Summers, aka the Goblin Queen, aka Cable's real mom, and lastly, aka Scott Summers' legitimate wife before Jean Grey, that is. And for those of you who don't know, Madeline Pryor has one of the darkest backstories, save Wolverine. I did buy some re-releases which you can evidently see in the backdrop, but I haven't had the time to invest in knowing the whole story. But basically, this is a Phoenix Force possessed Jean Grey who happens to be one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. This figure was released way back 2016 as part of the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave. Notable figures along with this were Wolverine, Rogue, Kitty Pryde, Cable, Iceman, and let's not forget Deadpool. So basically, Jean belongs to the A-Team of Hasbro's 2016 Marvel Legends release. Obviously, this is Jean wearing the green suit, but I am aware that there are two other variations, one being white and the other red. So let's just take Jean out of the flight stand so we can get a closer look at her. And one thing I do appreciate about this figure is the cleanliness of the paint job. I do appreciate that the Phoenix insignia came out looking clean. Let's just focus that. There you go. So yeah, the paint looks great, and no visible splotches from what I can see. There's a marking right here. It says here Marvel. Can't decipher the rest. What about for this one? It says so right here. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but it says right here it's made in China.
China!
So yeah, one thing to point out is that she is wearing heels, which is different from what we have previously seen on this type of body mold. And speaking of body mold, this is the same one that we saw previously on Mary Jane, Silver Sable, and even Silk. So if I'm not mistaken, I do think the heads should be interchangeable from each other. So give me a while before I can show you guys how that looks. Alright. So this is the MJ head on the Phoenix body, and this is Jean Grey on MJ's. This kind of looks awkward on the Mary Jane body mold, but if you take a look at MJ, it looks good. But to me personally, I think the MJ head feels like Mary Jane cosplaying as Phoenix Force more than anything, because this has been established in the Marvel Legends community as the definitive MJ head. Going back to this particular variation, I still do think that the head feels awkward on this body. Probably because of the skin discoloration. But it does kind of grow on you. I am getting some weird Rachel vibes from Friends for some reason. But obviously this looks nothing like Jennifer Aniston. If anything, it does look like Celine Dion. Final thoughts on the head swap. To me, this is a classic example of just because you could doesn't mean you should.
So preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
And since we're on the topic of should, don't you guys think Hasbro could have given us a much better head sculpt for this? I guess beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, but come on, man.
Come on, man.
Objectively speaking, this is a face only a mother could love. But hey, I forget, it's 2020, and Hasbro has done more than enough to compensate. I am, of course, referring to the 2017 Dark Phoenix 2-pack release, which, unfortunately, I don't have that on my collection yet. But more or less, it's pretty much the same thing, other than it came with much better head sculpts. Moving on to the height, this figure stands at about... Wait, let me fix that for a while. Right, 6... That can't be right. 6.5. So we'll probably gauge her height to be around same as Silk. And just a side-by-side comparison, here we have Jean Grey Phoenix Force next to the Marvel Legends 2016 Rogue, which belongs to the same wave. Here we have her next to her adopted son, Cable. And then finally, here we have Jean Grey next to Deadpool. Overall rating, I'm giving Jean Grey here 6.5. Hey, that's fair. It's probably the lowest I have given in this channel yet, but I could think of a lot worse figures than this one. So when you think about it, 6.5 ain't half bad. It's just that I'm really not feeling the face. That's all. Anyway, that is it for the review. If you guys haven't done so yet, be sure to hit like, subscribe right here. Alright, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Shoot, I forgot to do the articulation. And I'm down at the last 1.5 minutes of my phone's memory. So yeah, shoot, we're gonna do that. Alright, so we gotta make this quick. As for the articulation, Phoenix here comes with the standard points you would expect from any female Marvel Legends figure, starting off with the diaphragm joint. Pretty standard. Single jointed elbows. Her head can go that far down, not much up because of the hair. She can split that much. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Single jointed elbows, as is the standard for the female Marvel Legends figure. Her arms can go that far up horizontally. She can rotate them 360 degrees. And of course, ankle pivot. Alright, Spider-Baggers, legit this time I really gotta clean up my phone storage first. So again, this is Spider Keith, thank you and God bless.
Keith bug, oh my Keith bug.